Most people misunderstand inner strength. They think it looks intense, like yelling at yourself in the mirror, like grinding without sleep, like pushing until your body gives out. But that's not what inner strength looks like after 35. After 35, inner strength becomes quieter. It looks like sitting at your kitchen table at 6:07 a.m., the house still asleep, coffee untouched, staring at something you've been avoiding, and choosing not to look away. No audience, no applause, no validation, just you and the discomfort. And here's the first truth. Inner strength is not an emotion. It is a neurological adaptation. It is built slowly, repeatedly, through accumulation, specifically the accumulation of quality action and quality time. Let's make that practical. Quality time means allowing your nervous system to stay present with discomfort instead of escaping it. Quality action means choosing deliberate behavior that aligns with long-term identity instead of short-term relief. Now here's where science comes in. When you experience stress, uncertainty at work, tension in your marriage, financial fear, your brain activates the amygdala. The amygdala is responsible for threat detection. It doesn't distinguish between a tiger and a difficult email. It just reacts. Heart rate increases. Cortisol rises. Your body prepares for danger. Most men mistake this reaction for weakness. It's not weakness, it's biology. But inner strength develops when your prefrontal cortex, the rational, decision-making part of your brain, stays online during stress. That ability is trainable. Every time you face a hard conversation calmly, instead of avoiding it, you strengthen neural pathways between the prefrontal cortex and the amygdala. In simple terms, you teach your brain that discomfort is survivable, and that is powerful, because the brain is plastic. Neuroplasticity means your brain rewires based on repeated experience. Avoid discomfort repeatedly. Your brain wires for avoidance. Face discomfort deliberately. Your brain wires for resilience. Inner strength is not personality. It's repetition under controlled stress. Let me say that again. Inner strength is repetition under controlled stress. You don't build it in moments of comfort. You build it when something inside you wants to escape, and you choose to stay. There is always a voice that whispers, delay it, scroll first, drink instead, not today. That voice is not evil, it is protective. It wants safety, but safety and growth are rarely the same direction. Here's the coaching shift. Instead of fighting the voice, get curious. Ask, what exactly feels threatening right now? Is it rejection? Is it exposure? Is it incompetence? Is it comparison? When you name the real threat, you reduce its intensity, because clarity reduces fear. In neuroscience, ambiguity activates anxiety more than known difficulty. When your brain doesn't understand the threat clearly, it overestimates it. So when you define the difficulty precisely, you calm your own nervous system. That's why journaling works. That's why walking without noise works. That's why silent reflection works. You are literally regulating your brain. Now let's talk about accumulation. If you train once, nothing changes. If you face one fear, nothing rewires deeply. But when you consistently choose quality action, one hard call, one workout, one honest conversation, and you combine it with quality time, reflection, processing, clarity, something compounds. Your baseline changes, your reactivity decreases, your tolerance increases. And here's the important distinction. Tolerance is not numbness. Tolerance is capacity. Inner strength is capacity. Capacity to feel anxiety without panic. Capacity to experience doubt without collapse. Capacity to receive criticism without defensiveness, capacity to be alone without distraction. After 35, this capacity matters more than hype. Because you are no longer chasing excitement, you are managing responsibility. Responsibility requires stability, and stability comes from accumulated self-regulation. There's another layer to this. Every time you complete a difficult task, especially one you didn't feel like doing, your brain releases dopamine, but not the cheap dopamine from scrolling. This is earned dopamine. Earned dopamine strengthens motivation circuits tied to effort, not escape, which means over time you begin associating effort with reward. That's when inner strength becomes self-sustaining, not because it feels easy, but because your brain adapts to value effort. Now let's bring this into real life. You're 37, your industry is unstable, you feel uncertain. You have two options tonight. Option 1, binge distraction. Option 2, spend 45 minutes refining your skill, updating your portfolio, or learning something uncomfortable. Option 2 does not feel exciting. But every time you choose it, you reinforce identity, and identity is the deepest layer of strength. When your identity shifts from I avoid discomfort to I face it deliberately, your decisions change automatically. That is inner strength. Not loud, not dramatic, just repeated alignment. There will still be hard days. Your nervous system will still spike. You will still doubt yourself. Inner strength does not remove fear. It changes your relationship to fear. You begin to see fear as information, not instruction. Information can be evaluated. Instruction feels compulsory. And here's something powerful. The more you practice staying present during discomfort, the shorter your stress recovery time becomes. Psychologists call this recovery slope. Strong individuals don't avoid stress. They recover faster from it. That's measurable, that's trainable, that's practical. So when you think about inner strength, stop asking, how do I become tougher? Start asking, how do I increase my capacity to stay present under stress? That's a different question, and it leads to different habits. Less drama, more repetition, less noise, more precision. Inner strength is the slow accumulation of quality time, staying present with discomfort long enough to understand it. Quality action, responding deliberately instead of reactively. Recognize the hard thing. Define the hard thing. Work through the hard thing again and again. Neurons that fire together wire together. That's neuroscience, which means every time you choose courage in a small way, you make courage more accessible next time. You are not building hype. You are building wiring, and wiring outlasts emotion. After 35, this matters because you are no longer building potential. You are building durability. Durability in your career, durability in your marriage, durability in your body, durability in your mind, and durability comes from repetition under friction, not comfort. So if you want inner strength, stop searching for motivation. Start accumulating quality. Quality time, quality action, clarity over chaos, presence over escape, repetition over intensity. Inner strength is not loud, it is neurological, it is deliberate, and it is built in silence. Move steadily, build quietly, stay grounded.